speaker. She is I earlier said she is my boss because she was the education director before I became education director. So she's the one I was working under her before becoming the education director. She's a student in Finland. I'd like her to come and talk more about herself. She's called Miss Acha Golda, and she's going to be talking to us about, because yes, you can do the designs, but is it only here in Cameroon that are you going to spread wide, or are you just going to put yourself in a box that no, just I'll be building just for those in Boya? So she's going to come and tell us about the global opportunities that any lady, any girl can have in STEM. So Miss Acha Golda, you're very much welcome, ma.
Thank you very much, Joyce. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Good evening. My name is Acha Golda. And as Joyce earlier said, I'd work at NEFTEC as the education director, and it's an amazing opportunity to be here once more. So since there's no more time left, we're almost getting to the end, I'll just go on straight to my presentation. Please give me some minutes to share my screen. Okay. Can you guys see my screen? Okay. What's happening? So, can you guys see my screen, please? Can you see my screen, please?
Yes, we can.
Okay. All right. So today I'll be presenting on the global opportunities for girls in STEM. And so, first of all, when it comes to this career, STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, one of the questions that every young girl usually asks when they are getting into this career is, what's this? 1 minute. Okay. Now, okay. So one of the first question that comes to everyone's mind when you hear about this is like, how do I start? What's happening? Sorry. Okay. So how do I start? What opportunities are available for me? How do I build a portfolio that attract opportunities? And is this career path meant for ladies? So those are some of the questions that most young girls that are venturing into the STEM fields, which I said mean science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, usually ask themselves. And first, to start answering all that, I would like to also look at the statistics of women in this field, which shows that in the STEM fields, the statistics of women that work in these different domains or that graduate from these different domains are just like 35%, meaning that there's still room for everyone and space for everyone to join if you have interest to pursue a career in STEM. And also, the statistics of women in technology is just 26%, mathematics 30%, science just 35%, and then engineering we have just 28%. So there's space for everyone if you are someone that wants to pursue a career in STEM. So dive over to the opportunities that you can apply to as a girl in STEM. And the global tech ecosystem is full of opportunities for women. But the major challenge here is not the absence of opportunity, but your preparation, how much prepared you are to access the informations that are available to you and take advantage of them. So opportunities like scholarships, we have global scholarships, we have tech communities in training, fellowships and leadership programs, we have internships and research opportunities, innovations and startups to support. So there are opportunities in these domains. And looking at scholarships, you have some examples here can be like the Mastercard Foundation Scholarship, DAT Scholarship, Chevening Scholarships. We also have like African Union, which there are other union or organization that women in STEM can also work in. She Code Africa, Women Tech Makers. These are organizations that you can also like get opportunities to join. Women Who Code, these are mostly for software, those who are really interested in software. We also have African Institute for Mathematics, Science programs, and Google Student programs. And then there's NEFTEC as well, as we are all here today. These are also opportunities that are still available for you. And first of all, I also like to talk about the word global. When we talk about global here, it's not like maybe you have to just travel to go and work in a particular place or travel out of Cameroon or go somewhere to work. You can access these opportunities even wherever you are. There are a lot of people who work remotely. Like now, we are talking about gaining skills in designs. There are a lot of freelancers whose clients are mostly abroad and they still get to earn in dollar while they are working in Cameroon. They live in Cameroon. So global opportunities means just you absolutely can gain access to opportunities anywhere in the world. And technology has made things very easy for everyone. How to build a portfolio to attract opportunities. Now, this part is very important, and I'm very happy because throughout this presentation, throughout this session, every day, amazing women that have spoken before me have pointed out ways in which how important building a portfolio is. Ms. Nanalyn, and they have actually pointed out the importance of a good portfolio. So I would like to say this, and this says basically one thing I grabbed from Ms. Nanalyn from one of her presentation, which she usually says opportunity always meets preparedness, and that is very true. So for you to be able to put yourself in a global space or to attract opportunities out there, you have to make yourself prepared. And people don't look at your preparedness just by the words you say, but by the things that you have done. So the first thing that if someone wants to really know you, even if you apply for a job or maybe you are a freelancer or you have your own company and someone wants to know about you, most times they won't come and message you or call you to ask, okay, tell me about yourself or who are you? Can you do this? Most times they will go to your profile, your portfolio to check the things that you have been doing, to check the projects that you have been doing, to see if you are someone that is capable of the role that they are seeking for someone to work in. So most times, even those who have given you the jobs, they want to trust you enough. If they want to trust you enough and they decide to do a research on you, they will look at platforms like LinkedIn to check the things that you have been posting, the things that you have been doing, the projects that you have been doing, your learning journey, your qualifications, all those things they are going to check. And I know that one thing that usually hold people back is that they usually feel like what they have achieved is too small for them to post out there for people to see. For example, you attend an event like this, some people are not going to document it or post it on LinkedIn because maybe they feel like, I mean, this is not a skill or this is not something important for me to post, so why should I post it? But it is very important that anything that contributes to your learning journey, you should be able to post it because you have learned a lot here today. And I always take it as an advantage that if you attend any events, it's also good like Jordan things that will help you. It's like a learning diary. It helps you to be able to document your learning here and post it on LinkedIn. So you don't just post that I'm happy to share that I attended this event. You also post the things that you have learned while you were at the event, like maybe some few things that you learned that you feel like, okay, this is your take home things that you have gathered from the event. You post it there, and you see that if someone is going through your profile and maybe they have an opportunity for you, they're going to see that, okay, this person is a very active person. They love, maybe this person is someone who is enthusiastic about this particular STEM. And even if you don't have a lot of projects that you have been doing, just the fact that you have been putting effort to learn, someone can actually offer you an opportunity based on that. So how you can build a portfolio is first you learn real life STEM skills while still in school. I'm guessing that most people here are still in the university, and I don't know, different levels of the university, and maybe some are working. So in case you are still in school, I added this point because this is one very important point. Whilst you are still in school, see, you should learn real life STEM skills. The aspect of graphics designing, for example, and the UI UX designing that NEFTEC is going to teach everyone using this program, the Girls Tech Camp. You already, like, if you attend the event, then you're already taking an action towards like learning real life STEM skills. And after learning, you document your learning journey, very important. And you work on projects. So after learning, you don't just go and you just keep and abandon everything and you don't go back on it. Use the skills that you've gained and then work on projects. When you finish working on your project, also documenting, no matter how small it is. You join a STEM community. I'm very happy that you have taken the first step, which is like, if you are here, it means you're already taking action towards that. This is a community. NEFTEC has a community, and there are other communities as well. So you join a STEM community and also take certified courses. If you are someone interested in maybe software, UI, UX, any field of your interest in STEM or any field of your interest anywhere, it is very good to always take certified courses. I know that sometimes the money might be like a problem for you to invest in maybe online platforms, but there are some cheaper courses that they usually give online. For example, on LinkedIn, I think sometimes if you have LinkedIn Premium, they'll give you access to some courses that you'll be able to do. So you can take those courses that are kind of really important to your career and can also show that, okay, you are keeping current of current situation. You're also upgrading in your learning journey. So take those courses. Don't just take random courses. Courses are related to your field of interest. Take certified courses, and each time you do that, you give you a certificate, put on your LinkedIn profile. It's going to also benefit you. And attend and participate in events. You being here is not a waste of time. Spending 3 hours here, this is something that you are going to be grateful for one day, because I'm sure that you're not going home empty today, but you have learned a lot. So always try to attend and participate in events that will be beneficial for you. So my advice for girls in STEM, for you all, is that you should be someone who seek information. Yeah, one of the experience I've gotten is that most people hate to read. There are a lot of people that are willing to pay people to tell them what they can actually go out there, maybe to the internet, and read about it. There are some people that miss out on opportunities simply because maybe if they're scrolling through LinkedIn, they don't take time to read information like maybe ads, and opportunities just pass them by because they are scared, or I don't know, like they neglect those details. So you should always seek the information, the right information from the right sources as well. Don't just accept anything. Try to verify the information if that is true, to also avoid scamming and the rest. Ask for guidance. So if maybe you want to apply for a scholarship abroad, or maybe you want to apply for a scholarship abroad, and you know of someone that have gone through a process like that before, you should also ask them for guidance, like how they did it, and it will kind of help you to do things the right way so that you don't end up wasting resources, and again you won't be able to get a scholarship. So it's always good to ask for guidance in whatever you're doing. And also be curious and active. Be curious about the things that are available out there. Be curious about opportunities that are available out there. There are times that you might be having random conversations with friends, and maybe they're just talking about opportunities that are happening out there. And some people might ignore. There are some people that will kind of like go home and do more research about it. If it's something that you really want about it, if it's something that you really want to do, then you should also try to dig deep to do your own research on how you can get it, how you can apply to opportunities online, how maybe if you're someone who wants to work remotely and you don't know how to go about it, then you have to do your research too, and also ask questions from those who have been through the process. And the next one, or the last one, is believe there is a place for you in STEM. That's the first thing. A lot of people still attend events, but they still go home and they are doubting themselves if they can actually be in STEM, science, or be an engineer, be a mathematician, is a software engineer, or technology. They can even be in the technological field, or maybe science at all. Like those in, I don't know if there are students here from maybe secondary schools. Some of them, they usually get scared of even pursuing the science or the tech field before they even get there, because of rumors. They might be hearing that, okay, this field is not for women, it's mostly for boys. And there are some people that don't like pursuing careers, maybe in mechanical engineering or electrical engineering, because they believe that that career is just for is meant just for the boys and not for the girls. And most people would like to concentrate maybe in nursing and other health sector, because they feel like, okay, that one is mostly like good for the women and not for the men. And that is something that we experience almost everywhere in the world, because even like here that I am right now, a lot of people also a lot of girls choose the health sector to the engineering sectors. And I feel like some of them, I feel like they believe that this career path is not for girls. They believe that the career path is meant for boys. And so you have to believe that this is for you. This is what you want to do. The world is revolving, and we are moving towards a tech area where things are changing fast. And being the smart women that we are, women contribute a lot to the society. We cannot just abandon some things thinking that just the men are the only people meant for that role. So yeah. And I will end with this. No one will ever see your vision as clearly as you do. Keep working hard until you make it reality. So this are my take-home message that I mostly remember. And this was gotten from Senevis. This is one thing I always carry with me since I was mentored closely by him when I was working at NEFTEC. I'm really grateful for that, sir. And most of his mentorship has always been with me, and I've carried on with throughout the things that I have been doing. And I want to thank you for this opportunity, Ms. Joyce, for giving me the opportunity to speak today and inspire other people. I thank everyone that has listened to my message and my presentation today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Golda. Thank you so much for teaching us that yes, STEM is open for all of us and we should not shy away from it. Thank you so much. And yes, indeed, we're going to start looking for those communities, for those courses. And she made mention of something that there are courses online, certified courses. And thank God that she not say they were free. She said you should look for cheaper ones. That means that there's value pay for. There's value in what you pay for. When you pay for it, you put more interest in it. But when you're only looking for free things, you always give excuses to indiscipline. Thank you very much, Miss Ata Golda. Thank you so much. We're already behind time, so we'll be closing here. But I don't know. I'm just going to call on two people to just tell us one thing, one thing that you've learned, one thing. Okay, Akog Hilda to tell us about what she has learned today, and let me look for the next person. Don't hide your face or don't leave the corner because I will just catch you. And Lenu Joy, yes, Lenu Joy. If you leave, I'll bring you back. Don't bother. Don't ask me how. All right. Yeah. So let's hear from Akol Hilda. Hello. Your mic is mute. You're still muted. Akol Hilda, can you hear me? Oh, there's nobody who answers that name as of now. Okay. Wow. All right. Okay. Let's hear from Lenu Joy. Lenu Joy, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Thank you very much. So please just give us one thing that you learned from this session of today, and was it beneficial to you? Was it worth the time?
All right. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Good evening to everyone. Lenu Joy. Okay, today I learned a lot. I learned about UI and UX design and how it is important and how it shapes the tech world. I also learned about how to, ameliorate your LinkedIn profile, something I really didn't take seriously before. I've really neglected my profile a lot. So I learned how to enhance your profile and also how to make sure that your profile is captivates the right audience. Okay, I also learned about girls in STEM, how STEM operates, and how you have to be focused on your goals and how you want to function in life too. Thank you very much. I think that's all for now.
Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you. Okay, so Hilda is around. Yes, Hilda, let's hear from you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm so excited for the lessons I learned today, and I learned that as a female, I should not feel discouraged that no, I cannot do this. I should not be left behind that oh, this job suits only men, but I should know that I have something to give to the world, and I should not feel like left behind. And also learn how to boost your profile on LinkedIn and how to do captivating designs as a graphic designer. I learned many things today. I'm really grateful to be part of this session.
Thank you so much for sharing that, Hilda. So I'm looking forward to the big things that you're going to be impacting the world with. So thank you very, very much. Okay, so before going to the end of our session, I don't know if Genevieve has something to tell us before we go home.
Great. Thank you so much, Joyce, and all our amazing speakers. And congratulations to the participants for being here up to this time. We appreciate you. We want to especially thank you for you. We're thanking you for staying up to this time. We appreciate you. Thank you again, our amazing speakers. Mrs. Agboniensi Mata, Mrs. Gomifien, Mrs. Nasa Lindis, Miss Nana Lynn, Miss Cecilia, Miss Golda. Thank you all so much for the wonderful and inspirational insights that you all shared, and I'm sure that you all learned a lot. For us at NEFTEC, we are really excited and glad that this was a good kickoff for the program that we have coming up by the end of this month. I'm sure that the Education Director will share more information in that direction. But I want to just take a bit of your time, maybe 2 minutes, to share a few things. So the first speaker spoke about prioritizing your health. I know sometimes I get caught up with that as well. Sometimes when I have a deadline or I have some priorities, I find myself sitting on one spot for like sometimes 6-7 hours. I mean, sitting on one spot and on the computer. It's not a good thing, but it's something that we really have to take care of. Especially for those that now I have to, my eyes became photochromic because I used to spend a lot of time on the computer, especially in the night. So it impacted my eyes. So my eyes became photochromic, and I have to put on glasses. It's not a good place to be, but that just tells you how much impact we can have if we don't take good care of ourselves in terms of health. And once you're not in good shape health-wise, it impacts everything about you, your activities, your work, and everything. So secondly, I also looked at those that have moved from being students to building structures like Fien, who now runs a studio. Some years ago when I met Fien, she was just a student, but today have her running one of the best studios. We don't want to see a female-led. The concept of female-led has made people to feel like, oh no, there's something supposed to be. I always tell girls that come around, or that I work with, stop all of this gender equality, women's right. Work so hard and build yourself, build your capacity, build value, create value so much so that you don't need to go and start announcing gender equality and all of those things. All right. So build yourself, build your capacity, push yourself, build value. And so you don't even have time for those conversations as long as you're building value. Those people that spend time talking a lot about those things, if you look keenly, most of them are not producing value. But if you produce a lot of value, trust me, you will be having a lot of those conversations. All right. You just be focusing on how do I improve? How do I make things better? How do I make the society feel my impact? How do I contribute to the growth of my community and my nation at large? And talking about leadership, I so much love the fact that the speaker, Mrs. Gazan, spoke about leadership as a techie. Most times we focus a lot about building code, writing code, and building projects. I'll tell you what, the workspace or the marketplace today is not about people that can write code. They want to also look at people who can lead teams, all right? Because if I put a project manager, or let's say a software lead or a hardware lead, whatever lead that you're putting into that structure, you need to be able to communicate effectively what you want to achieve with that team that you have been given. The team must not be 10 people, but just be 2 people that you are leading. But how do you communicate a vision clearly to them? How do you inspire them? How do you show them the direction in which you have to go to? And how do you put a roadmap for them to follow so that you all achieve? And that's where leadership comes in, right? Communication, empathy, creativity, ideas. So it's very, very important that as you're building, try to find purpose, tap into your purpose, look into your vision. Where are you going to? Are you a leadership kind of person, or are you just the one that will follow? You need to be able to know who you are. Are you a leader? You can build code, but building code it doesn't define you. All right. So find who you are, and that comes through purpose. Transitioning from a solo designer, a freelancer, to building a studio is not always, I think the speaker said everything. It's not always about jumping because you have seen someone online. Oh, I'm the CEO. You go and put titles. I'm the CEO. I'm the MD. Big titles, but yeah, but when they give you work now, it's like a hard drive that crashes when it falls down, right? So all of those big titles, a hard drive that has 1 terabyte, but when it falls down, it crashes as if it was just one megabyte of drive, all right? So when you're putting all of those titles, make sure that you have the capacity to back it up, all right? And that's why most time many young people find themselves being like mediocres because they speak a lot online, they talk a lot online, but when the reality sets, there's no delivery. They're trying to explain a lot, and that's why you hear comments like you go explain there, no evidence, because they're trying to explain a lot. But if you are done, if you really do and know what you say you do, you know how to explain a lot. I know how to be your evidence should be there for people to see directly. All right. So I really want to encourage you before you go online and start saying that I've trained 1,000 people in UI and UX design. You should have proof. The proof should even be from the people that are posting, not even you talking about it sometimes. It should be on your profile. But let's see those that have been impacted by that training. All right. So all of those things are key to not just building a portfolio. It's not just about building a portfolio, but it's also about integrity. So you need to also have integrity, build credibility, have character. People not just come to you because you're the best software engineers. People want to also be attached to those that have a track record of good integrity, of a good person, of a good personality. Reflection when someone interacts with you, it's just about the nice thing that they see about you online or beyond you posting online. You can experience your realness. It's very, very important. And LinkedIn, I'll tell you, it's a very good place. But like I said, don't be moved by all of those big titles. Be more concerned about building value. Over time, you put that. Like for example, now I have served in a multinational organization as a consultant. So I have what it takes to put on my profile that I'm an international consultant. I've served on different platforms as a consultant. So I can put that on my profile and I'm confident. There's proof of work and there's a track record. But you now, you just go and do one project somewhere. You go and put there, oh, consultant, 5 years of experience. You say, Papa, I finished school now which day? You finished school just yesterday, just that December. You're already international consultant with 5 years of experience. Wow, that's interesting. So all of these things, you need to look at it keenly. These are things that will help safeguard your integrity. Is very, very important. Don't be in a rush to have all those titles. They'll come over time. I have built my experience for the past 8 years and there's a track record. Now I can go and put those things, I have evidence to back it up from those that I've been able to raise, those that I've invested in over the years, the products that I've built, the places that I've gone to, the work that I've done. So it plays as a track record. And opportunities. The Bible says that if you want to become a local champion, go and be arguing with those at Malingo or those at the My 17 Park. But if you want to become a global champion, the Bible says that it's in the book of Job, the scripture. I will take my knowledge from afar. So what does that mean? I will take my knowledge from afar. I will tap from those that are global. If you want to become global, you must see yourself achieving things global. You must build projects as from a global perspective. Of course, start with the reality on ground, which is in Cameroon or in Buea where you are. But your mindset is, how do I build something that grows to become like Facebook? How do I build something that becomes like a structure like Neftec? Because Neftec is a global structure. We are a global structure because we have that track record of working with multinationals. All right. Global does not only mean that we have to travel and go somewhere. Our present, the people that we work with, the people that we have impacted, they are all global. All right. So that is how you build. But it starts from somewhere. This vision is still being developed, and it started more than 8 years ago, and we are still building. So you cannot just start now and then you start saying that, oh, I want to become global. The next thing, maybe next month, you don't even have anybody that is interacting with your post. You say, oh no, is this I'm going to go global? No, it doesn't. Going global does not mean ends with like. It ends with you building consistently over time. All right, and staying there. There's a tendency that Most of you, when you want to do something, you see a friend jumping here. You want to do UI and UX design. Your friend is doing and then your friend is doing, let's say, DevOps. You say, oh, he's giving money. They are paying me $1,000 a month, and then your head is there, and then your head is already hot, as if they have connected some heater in your head. No, sit on your job and build. Stay in one place and focus. All right. The true way that you can actually build and become relevant is to focus on a niche. Like I always tell people, one thing that I've learned from the whites is that they can prefer to stay on one thing for 20 and knowing that on the 21st year, they'll break through. So why is it that we're not patient to build? All right. We just want to start today. Oh, there's DevOps. I want to jump down and do the DevOps. There's AI engineer. AI, every now and then someone provide. I'm an AI optimizer. I'm an AI prompter. Jesus, are you a now? Very soon start seeing AI teleprompters. Please be calming down. Take time and build. Focus on one thing, build and become so relevant that when you think about an AI engineer in Cameroon, they think about you plus results. Not just thinking about an AI engineer with a name, but an AI engineer with a track record. Okay. They think about a DevOps engineer with a track record. Think about a robotics engineer with a track record, with the results, because you have been able to sit on it and build. Every one of you you have a unique part. Okay. So find your path, stay on it, and build, and you will definitely arrive on your journey. Be it if your journey was arriving in Yaoundé, some people might arrive only in Douala and stop there. But for you, you have to continue to Yaoundé. Maybe your flight have to take off. For some people, take off in Douala, but your flight has to take off from Yaoundé. Some people, your flight has to take off from Garewa. Maybe some of you, your flight has to take off from Bamenda. But maybe that Bamenda goes to because airport see on maintenance. Thank you so much and have a beautiful night.
Thank you so much, Senevis, for the sarcastic, very sarcastic summary. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for throwing more light on everything that was said during this session. Thank you so much. As I rightly mentioned at the beginning, this is just the first phase of the girls' tech camp. So the on-site session is going to be taking place on the 24th to the 28th of March this month, and it's not free like the online session. It's paid, so you have to pay a sum of 10,000 francs. You heard what Ms. Golda said. Value is in what you pay for. It's 10,000 francs, and yes, there was a game session where Sir Arnold came with a series of games for you to be able to for you to do. It was not just for free. We're going to be giving a 20% discount for the winner and data as well. 2.5 gigabyte of data. Sir Arnold, is that right? Yes. So Sir Arnold is going to just 5 minutes. Sir Arnold, if you think we have 5 minutes, I'm going to just unmute you. So 5 minutes, Sir Arnold. Please be very short about it so that we can close and retire for the day. Sir Arnold, can you hear me? Okay. It seems like he's not available. All right, okay, then that's fine. So we're going to see how to come up with that. Okay.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you properly.
All right. So can I take over?
You have 4 minutes now. Yeah, 1 minute is already gone.
All right. Yeah, so like I earlier mentioned, we're going to take the last remaining sessions of the icebreaker we started in between the sessions. So we're just going to continue